Best side hustle in America, part 2. Let's do this. So part 1 of this video got quite the engaged comments, which I love, and lots of skeptics, lots of questions, and I'm just here to clear the air on a couple of things. I brought the numbers, so I'm gonna break down exactly what we're spending on an investment in a land home package, what we sell it for, and what we make. So here we go. I broke it into 3 different sections for cost. So the first thing is the land. Of course, this is extremely dependent on the market that you're doing this in. The other thing to realize is that we're not buying land in the city. We're not buying land in the suburbs. These are rural parts of the state. So this is a HUD report that I edited just to clearly show you where we're at. These are all based on an actual deal that we're in right now. The home gets delivered this week for this property. You can see that after all fees and everything, we paid, call it $23,000 for this. So next you have the development cost. Everyone had comments about the well and septic. This is something that can vary dramatically depending on the state that you're in. But these are the actual numbers on this property where we've already done the well and the septic. $10,000 for the well, $7,500 for the septic, and then you've got some other fees here. Total cost, $27,457. All right, next you have the home itself and any setup that's related to the home. So I've got these numbers here for you right here. Mobile home, the HVAC, the skirting, the decks, foundation and footers, setup, which is the crew that actually receives the home and puts both halves together, and they do a bunch of things there. Call it $126,000. The summary, here we are. Land, in this case, $23,000. Land development, $27,500. I rounded these numbers a little bit for you. Home setup, $126,000 for an investment grand total of $176,500. So here's the punchline. Very conservative ARV estimate for this home is going to be $245,000. That's the sale price. Then closing commissions, closing costs and agent commissions, $12,000. Hard money loan costs, $11,000. This would bring us to a net profit of $45,500. So there you go. And let me add, if it needs to be said, this is not a simple side hustle. This is not an easy thing to do. However, I do believe that anybody who gets an idea that is solid and can get inspired and motivated to go learn everything they need to learn to become good at it can really do it. And this is the kind of thing that you could really do. And what I'm trying to do to serve you is learn out loud and document the process of me getting into a brand new industry and doing it with a really ambitious goal of 100 of these things developed in our very first year. So save this post, send it to a friend that might want to follow along, and we're going to show you the real transaction numbers as these homes sell just to keep things interesting. That's it.